introduce and have our JROTC kids come up. One of the programs that we're extremely proud of at our high school has been the JROTC program, and so we have, I believe, both the major and sergeant major here to talk a little bit tonight about the progress of the program, where we're at, and kind of where we're going. We also have a few of our cadets to be here with us tonight as well, so I'll go ahead and turn it over to them.
Just want to start off briefly. The cadets are actually going to brief you, not the instructors, so they've already have a presentation for you, and then afterwards there'll be questions for everybody.
Good evening. I'm Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Gary Sprout, the Battalion Commander of Warsaw JROTC. My command sergeant major is somewhere around there. She is. And I got some Lut ones up here. Cadet Corporal Ortiz, Cadet Private First Class Stage, and Cadet Private First Class Wood. Our classroom unit, I'm just going to kind of talk tonight about the progress we've made over the last 2 years and where we're headed as a program. Last year, starting off, right off the bat, our classrooms were mainly instructor-led. The instructors did almost all the work. Cadets had very little leadership participation. Today, this year, cadets are leading the classrooms. The classrooms are structured, and they're showing extreme leadership. This is our weekly schedule. We pretty much stick to this every week. Some weeks are a little different, but for the most part, this is the schedule we follow. Our curriculum, these are just a few topics we covered this year. Let ones, which are our first year cadets, they covered such topics as rank, introductory leadership, conflict resolution. Let twos, we've covered map reading, U.S. government, just the basics. And then we come together as a whole, Let ones and Let twos, to cover topics like drug and alcohol abuse, sexual harassment, advanced leadership, etiquette, drill and ceremony. Oops. Okay. Uniforms, starting off last year, from the beginning of the year to about the end of the first semester, our uniform was what's right up there in the top right-hand corner. It consisted of an orange t-shirt with the JROTC emblem, jeans. We tucked the shirt in, and we had a green brassard, which looked like this, that went on the right shoulder and displayed the rank. After Christmas break, we switched over to the green uniforms for the remainder of the school year, Class A and Class B. Represented down here is the Class A uniform. And now, we're in the blue, Class A and Class B. Class A is with the jacket, Class B is without the jacket. Marching. Last year, we hit it really hard at the beginning of the year. We did 2-3 times a week, minimum 2-3 times a week. This year, we've only done it about once a week. However, the progress has been about the same. So we're doing more with less time. And part of the marching is we have to cover a 23 command marching sequence that cadets have to memorize, all cadets have to memorize and complete by the end of the first semester. And they're graded not by the instructors, but by actual Army soldiers that come in and they grade them, so it's completely unbiased. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Great to see we have 3 teams. We have a Raider team, which is our physical fitness team. They do all things like push-ups, sit-ups, running, and they just compete to see which school is the most fit. They were our first team to ever compete. They competed last year, and they did fairly well. We have a drill team, which is what I call our performance team. They're the guys that you see flipping rifles. That's the best way I can explain it. And then our color guard, which is our ceremonious team, as you guys saw when they presented the colors here, they do that everywhere. And they went to their first competition this year and received 5th place out of 20 plus teams from Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky. In the community, we strive to be a part of more than just the school, but to also be a part of the community. We participated in all these activities here. Down in the corner here, we see the cadets demonstrating and showing, teaching Boy Scouts in Silver Lake the etiquettes and proper treatment of the American flag. Our at Oakwood Resort, where we had our military ball, we assisted them with a parking job. They had a Christmas party and we went and directed traffic. Our color guard has gone everywhere in Warsaw, and when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. They've been to the YMCA on Veterans Day. They had more than 4 color guards. We've been to Madison Elementary. When our guest speaking astronaut came, we did color guard for him, car dealerships, and the list doesn't end. Our impact on the school, we've done, again, every Thursday during PLC, we've done boomerang backpacks, and we generally have about 20 cadets show up. They developed what I think is a sense of pride in the school. When we wear that uniform every Wednesday, there's a vibe that I think everybody feels when they see the cadets walking around the school. Every week, Major and Sergeant Major receive emails of praise from other teachers and faculty about cadets, how much they have changed and improved both with their behavior and academically, that they receive weekly emails, and I thought it was important to bring something like that up. We've also done numerous things for basketball, football games, and ladies soccer game. Oops. Events that we have done previously are summer camp, staff camp, which is where our staff, we have our own mini staff within the program, and they go to learn about their job, what they're supposed to do, how to conduct themselves, and basically get the job done. The let ones had a party. We had the military ball, and I think some of you guys were there. It was a huge success. We had guest speaker, Brigadier General Michael Osborne, spoke to us. Last year we had an award ceremony, and this year we will too, where cadets receive their ribbons that's displayed on their left pectorals. And then we also do competitions. The future of JROTC, we're shooting to get more cadets to participate in competitions so we have a better showing outside the school. We're developing the drill team, looking to do even more community outreach, and then we're looking to expand the program, and expansion include the acquisition of a rifle range as well as adopt a school. And that's all I have. If there's questions or anything you'd like to hear, I think they're all here to share personal experiences. So, well, that's all I have.
I have maybe a comment more than a question, but I was honored to attend your ball. And I understand, Mr. Sprague, you were a little nervous about speaking, so you guys know he was the honored or a speaker there. And I just want to say, I wish I was half the speaker that you were. You were incredible, and natural leader. And it was one of you the MC there? That was you?
Yeah.
Great job. And what a class act, the whole program, and you just don't know how proud I know you guys and what you do. It's so neat. Great job.
Could I ask, do any of you have interest in stepping up to the mic and just talk a little bit about what your experience has been and what it's meant for you to be part of this program?